We are live with Lunch Break Live. Chef Sapna, Food for Life instructor, take it away.
Hi, everyone. Let's make some curry soup. So let's come into my kitchen and let's get started. So I'm just making a lentil soup, which is going to go in the slow cooker and get cooked. So I've already got a batch of it cooked, so I can show you what it looks like in the end. I want to make sure my pan is hot, and I'm going to basically saute a few aromatics and then dump it all in the slow cooker. So I have here a whole lot of things chopped, ready to go. I'm going to start with actually, let me tell you what I'm putting in. So there's onions, serrano pepper if you like things spicy, some garlic, some ginger, and all the colors of the pepper. I like to make things more colorful. And then I'm going to add some tomatoes and some lentils. So my pan is heating up, and I'm going to add my onions first.
And now, do you use any oil or water in the pan?
I don't have any oil or broth. I actually don't like to, I need to just unplug and plug it again because it was working all right. Now it's, you know how it is. Okay. So I don't use any oil or broth or water when I'm sauteing my onions, and I use a stainless steel pan. And this is really my cheapest pan in my kitchen, and I've just gotten used to cooking without oil. So I just want to stir that and cook this. And onions have a lot of its own water, so it's going to come out and start cooking. And here I have a little bit of water handy. In case I need it, I can put a splash to deglaze the pan. And I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my stove.
Oh no.
It will heat up. Otherwise, there's always a backup, right?
Of course. We'll just keep going.
So we have the onions, and then once the onions saute a little bit, I'm going to add ginger, garlic, and serrano pepper. What I suggest is if you cook without oil, hold on to your garlic and ginger and add it after the onions are cooked a little bit. Otherwise, things just start burning and it becomes unmanageable. So here's all of it, serrano, ginger, and garlic. Now, I am cooking an Indian soup, and serrano pepper is by no means an Indian chili, but it seems to work really well with Indian food. So that's what I like to cook with.
We love this. This is a colorful, delicious lentil soup. And look at this, really gives meaning to eat the rainbow.
Yeah, I love it. You can always, because I'm using just 1/4 of each color of peppers because I want to make it colorful. But if you just have a green pepper, use that. If you just have a red pepper, use that. So as long as you cook, doesn't matter what you use. So once these onions cook a little bit, and I do not know why they're not cooking. Okay. You want to chop everything small because lentils are small, so you want to have almost everything that size. And then you're going to add, once your onion, all those aromatics are cooked, I'm going to go ahead and add all of these peppers.
We are coming to you live from Northern Colorado with Chef Sapna von Reich, and she is a Food for Life instructor. We have partnered with Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, Physicians Committee, for their One Healthy World program, reaching people around the world. Tell us a little bit about some of your cooking courses that you lead there, right there in your hometown.
Yeah, I started 19 years ago. I started with teaching Indian cooking because I just moved from India. And then I slowly ventured a little bit more. I became a Food for Life instructor for PCRM in 2011. So I started teaching Food for Life classes, tons of kids classes. And then I also ventured a little bit more and I started teaching Ethiopian, Turkish, Mediterranean. I just love cooking. So I come up with recipes and I go teach a class. So it's really something I do full time. This is all I do. I dream about my recipes.
We love it. We love it. Now, just a real quick question was, what do you substitute for the oil? If you could repeat that again, because a lot of people don't know how to cook without oil. Take it away.
Yeah, so what you can do is either use broth or just water to, let's say if this is burning a little bit, I just add a little water and it will pick up all the burn. And my stove is not cooperating, so I'm going to have one. Just make sure I have one going in the back just in case. But just saute. The idea is, a lot of people think slow cooker is dump and go, which is perfectly the right way to think about it. But if you give a little bit of love, like just 10 minutes of sauteing your aromatics, your spices, it just makes your soups or anything you're cooking in slow cooker so much more tastier. So I just say, if you don't have time the day off, you could do this like even 2 days before, pack it in a container, throw it in the refrigerator, and the day off, you just dump everything in and walk away. Yeah. So that's what I would suggest to do. And I have put some mustard seeds and cumin seeds in the beginning in my other batch, but I'm showing you one without it because if you don't have it, you can just go with the ground spices. Either way works really well. So once these things are sauteing, then you're going to add all of these spices. So this is Indian chili powder, and I'm just adding a little bit. Remember, there's also serrano pepper. If you don't like things spicy, then add a little less. And then I'm adding some coriander. I grind my own coriander. I have a little coffee grinder, and I just grind a small batch when I need it. And then that's the turmeric we all know and love, right? And so a little bit of turmeric. And this is curry. And that curry powder is also called garam masala. And garam masala, you just always want very little, like 1/4 of a teaspoon and no more. And if you do salt, then add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt as well. And you're going to give this all a good stir. And you'll also add the tomatoes.
And I'm hoping that, oh my goodness, look how gorgeous. You'll bring this extra close. And then also the spices that you have, they're extra close again because everyone loves the colors. They're just so gorgeous.
Yeah, so I just add, why Indians have these spice boxes, because we pretty much use all of these spices in each and every curry of ours. And of course, sometimes additional, but for sure these. So I just like to have a container, and I added the chili powder, which is Indian cayenne, and turmeric and coriander. And in my recipe, I'll also be mentioning about the cumin seeds and the mustard seeds. If you have it, use it. And then a little bit of garam masala. Yeah. Beautiful. And let me show you my pan close up.
Oh, the colors.
So this is basically, you don't have to worry about cooking things down really. You just want to saute it. You want to get the spices going a little bit, sauteing the spices. And that's it. So 10 minutes total, start to finish. And I don't even chop and keep it ready. I just did it for the video. I will just chop the onion, dump it in. I'll chop the garlic and ginger, dump it in. So by the time I'm sauteing, my vegetables chop at the same time. Yep. And then once you're done with it, you do need a little bit of cilantro. I'm going to hang on to the cilantro for a minute. And I actually made a batch before, so I can show you guys. Let's see if I can lift it and maybe bring it close to the camera. So that's my soup.
Oh, wow. That looks so nourishing and comforting and delicious, right, everyone? Wow, we are so grateful you are here with us, everyone, for Lunch Break Live. This colorful and delicious lentil soup. Let's
Yeah.
see, what do we have here?
So here, once the vegetables are cooked, you're going to rinse your lentils very well. I'm using green lentils because I like a little bit of texture in my soup. But if you like creamy soup, you can use the red lentils or the yellow. They're called tur dal. It's an Indian lentil. And those will kind of fall apart and become more creamy. And if you want to have some texture, then use the green lentil, which is easily available. And once the soup is ready, let me stir it and show you again because it just looks a little bit prettier when you stir it, because it tends to look a little bit black when it's cooking. And then you're going to just serve it. So because it's a soup, you can serve it in a bowl. And I serve this in a bowl. Maybe a little bit of a toasted whole grain bread, and call it a soup. I love to put a little lemon in there. I feel like lemon and lentil goes so well together. I also like to put a little bit of cilantro there. Cilantro makes everything pop up a little more. If you don't like cilantro, you can definitely do parsley. I know some people don't like cilantro, right? And
yes,
yeah.
We're so excited. Would you mind putting it in a bowl? Because we like to feel like we're there tasting it with you. This is amazing. Yes, and I want to shout out to a few people who are saying hello. Anarushi and Tracy, Jasna, as well as Tom. And we have a few others here that are watching with us, and Matthew and several others want to say hello. And thank you so much for joining us today on our Lunch Break Live show in partnership with Physicians Committee and the Food for Life Instructor program and their brand new One Healthy World program as well. Okay. Ooh, everybody.
And don't forget to put a little bit of lemon on top, or just serve it with a slice of lime or lemon. Doesn't matter. And it's just tasty and very hearty. It's ready to go. But I want to show you how I like to serve it for my family. You can make it like a bowl. So I will just put some lentils with rice and some salad right on the side. Gonna make it like an Indian bowl.
And not only does Sapna teach multitudes of classes in cooking in all different types of food cuisine, she also does one-on-one consultations and private cooking classes as well. We're going to be able to see all about you on your website and more. Look at this gorgeous dish, everyone. Wow, thank you for joining us here on Lunch Break Live, everyone. Did you want to add anything else? Sorry.
No, I was just going to look for my cilantro, but you get the idea. I love cilantro, so I can't have enough of it. But I like to add a little more cilantro on top. I have some lettuce, some chopped vegetables, and, that just kind of makes it complete.
It looks
so really, this soup can be served as a soup or as a curry. So this is what I'm serving as a curry here, and kind of make it like a complete meal.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Lunch Break Live. Bye-bye.
Thank you.